He was not listed as the starter until last night. We're ready and underway with ball one.
The starting pitching has been spot on.
But Beidelshe's a 4-pitch walk to Mendoza to begin things. Beidelshe's gets the wave and a miss. Poked out to right center field. Bowles was playing deep and it works out. Just glides to his right. 5-4, an ERA sub-4 in that role. And much like the top of the first, the bottom of the frame begins with a walk. Hitters count for Vahiva. Davlon's going to run, wave and a miss. The throw is a little bit high, and Davlon gets his 7th base. Grubs a long pause before the payoff. And back-to-back walks.
Well off the plate right here.
3-pitch K. He's back at second base. He's hitting cleanup. He's going to wave and miss.
It's not a huge sweeper.
Threw it again. Leaned on that cutter. Couple of walks followed by 3 straight strikeouts.
Their teams to play well and get deep into the postseason.
Wave and a miss. Either of the last 2 softball games, she had to endure about 3.5 hours. Well, that's a wave and a miss from Williams. Prepare his team for what they're going to get in league action.
There's some juice in there for sure.
Hard hit, base hit.
There's
right
your
first.
How about 104 off the bat? Boy, nice turn right there at second base.
Long pause from Beidelshe's before the pitch. Hit in the air to deep left field. When this one lands, the Longhorns will have a 3-0 lead. Jalen Flores did not miss. Over the bullpen, over the seats. And a big blow puts 3 on the board in a blink of an eye. He just missed a homer in the first. He did not miss that one.
Yeah, let's see where this pitch is. This is, again, a pitch right down the middle. You always have to kind of stay positive no matter what happens in that situation.
Hard hit to third, handled by Iredale. Going to throw out Schussler.
Mid 80s. That was a little bit slower.
Down the line at third and under the glove of Borba. Should be the first Razorback hit of the game. Borba could not come up with it. Cahillo struck out his only time in. He smashes one. High and deep to left center. Goodbye. Just out of the reach of Gasparino. Will the brothers both get hits this inning? Vahiva the single, Cahillo the blast. It's a 3-2 game. Number 12 for Cahillo. And Troy continues to lead the SEC in runs batted in.
Really great swing right there by Cahillo Aloy. I don't think he caught it all the way. A hanging breaking ball. The cutter down and in it is unhittable.
Hard hit, taken on a short hop. And the play will be made.
Congratulations. Yeah, thank you. So it's been an awesome trip, and like I was telling you guys, it's a little colder than we expected.
Gasparino's going to dump one into right. The throw goes to second base. Gasparino is running out of his apparel.
Jen Eden, Mr. Tran, just seeing all of them. And
Tommy Farmer the fourth will hit one down the left field line. It'll chase home Gasparino. Farmer cruising into second base with a double that will extend the Longhorns' lead to 4-2. So a pair of 2 base hits this inning. About to throw a 75th pitch. And there's a big bouncer to Kojo. It's going to make the play.
All right.
Just like Rick would have in the inning. Yeah. Hey, Rick, thanks so much for joining us and best wishes. Count's gone full again to Iredale. Down and out, ball 4. That ball's laced high in the air, deep right center field, back to the scoreboard. Tie game, goodbye. Reese Robinette, his first homer in more than 2 years. And it's a big one, and the flags are flying loud and proud in the hog pen. 4-4 our score.
Well, Dave Van Horn talked about it. He said, we're going to need some guys that stepped up that haven't done it so far this year. Robinette knew he got that one. You can see the reaction in the dugout.
And that's certainly, I think, in part. And Helfrich will take ball 4, who have been buried on your bench, that all of a sudden, given the stage, deliver. Speaking of delivering, Thomas Jr. sends one to deep center field. Goodbye! Just out of the reach of Gasparino. Thomas Jr. had just enough. Another 2-run shot. And Arkansas has taken the lead. The big center fielder for the Longhorns gave it everything he had. And Thomas Jr. at 405 feet had just enough.
Boy, I thought Gasparino got this baseball. You talk about an absolute moonshot, 37.5-degree launch angle. That is perfect timing by Will Gasparino.
And watch him measure this up. He did everything right except just bring it in. 3-1 from Burns to Davlon. That is in. Vahiva takes one down the chute for strike 3. Same thing. That's strike 3.
And you had Norm DeBryan and Gus going at each other. It was pretty good.
Ball's lifted a mile in the air to shallow right center. This is not an easy play. This is trouble. Vahiva will not be able to make the catch.
That is a right fielder's ball 100% of the time.
Change that, take advantage of that double that dropped up the middle and through for a base hit off the end of the bat. So Mendoza will turn third and score to make this a one-run game. Schussler gets the RBI. Ivy with the pitch timer at 3. Watches that ball blasted to left field. Back to the fence, Davlon there, and it's gone. 2-run shot and a go-ahead homer for Gasparino. He just missed catching the blast from Thomas Jr. Davlon just could not quite climb the wall and catch that one.
Gasparino just gets enough. This is a breaking ball right over the middle of the plate.
But when you need to win Sunday games, and that's strike 3, you have to be able to get some outs from the pen. No surprise, Iredale walks again. Can they get Parker Coyle back? 3-2. That's just outside at 93, and back-to-back walks.
I think Aloy's bat might be a little more up and down.
That ball's tattooed! Headed to the scoreboard! It's gonna clear it! A monster home run! A 2-run shot to Foghorns off the bat of Reese Robinette. A 2-homer game, 449 feet into the universe. Absolutely no doubt, and Arkansas with the 3-run shot is back in front. No doubt shot from Reese Robinette. I like how Burns is turning around to watch it. Nate Thompson with that reaction in the dugout. I would say he knew it. And our camera out there on the ledge in right center, watch it track this thing. Oh my goodness.
That was a moonshot.
Thomas Jr. trying to keep the frame going, and he does by taking ball 4 up and in. I mean, obviously the body reminds you a little bit of a Chris Sale series in the SEC. Vahiva is going to get his second hit, 75th of the year. Pitch timer winding down. Cahillo takes strike 3 over the outside corner. Volantis to Kojal. Strike 3. Back-to-back, K's looking.
It's a top-to-bottom curve.
Iredale just serves one out to right center field. This ball's going to get down, cut off by Farmer. Aloy's going to motor to third, and there's runners on the corners this season. Carson Bowles with a big chopper to the right side. Rodriguez going to have to hurry that throw, and he does, and Schussler keeps his foot in the bag, and that will end the inning. Bubba Carpenter there as well. Craig Way. That's ball 4 to Galvan. That's strike 3, no doubt about that one. And the payoff pitch, well, that is outside, and that is ball 4. So a base runner, and off and running is Helfrich. Pitches a strike, throws off line. That's been 2 throws from Galvan that have not been close. He's working with his catcher, Galvan, trying to pick off Helfrich, and he threw one into left center field. Helfrich might have a chance to score. He's going to turn third, and he slips. We went from twister to slip and slide. Infield in, 3-2 outside. Davlon swinging away, launching one for the building, and beyond. Another monster, no doubt, 3-run homer. This one from Davlon, and the Razorback dugout is up for grabs. Arkansas not only gets their insurance, what a big-time blast from Davlon.
What a tremendous swing by Charles Davlon. Boy, you talk about leverage.
From guys who've walked and been hit by a pitch. All Vahiva Aloy does is wake up and get base hits. How about 3 more today? 29 games at Baum Walker. Cahillo will hoist, skies one to right, heading into the corner. That ball was caught by Farmer. He took one away.
You know, the 7 for 17 with runners on base has just been an amazing stat.
Kosho's going to wave and miss. 3. I'll take that in a different direction. Lace to left. Davlon back, nearing the fence, leaping high. He's going to make the grab below the yellow line. Hogs trying to sweep this 3-game series. And the payoff pitch. Another one laced to the gap in left center field. Davlon will not get there this time, but he's going to take it on a bounce on the track and play it back in. Rodriguez with his first hit of the day, a 2-out double. Obviously hoping for the best, and that wasn't close. So that was a 4-pitch walk. Not close. Fans trying to will Fouch to out number 3. Poke to right. Back goes Bulls with room. A little trepidation. Well, I would too if I was a man of certain responsibility. Iredale might get himself a bloop knock, and he will, and he dumps one out into right.
We're almost invincible, and baseball is one of those tough games.
High fly, playable right center. Starting to carry a little bit. Farmer, the 4th, though, is back near the fence. Gasparino called him off. The ball will fall, bounce over the fence. Book rule double. Otherwise, Iredale would score. And here's Reese Robinette. Reese Robinette's going to cue one of the shortstop, Flores. He has one play. That's first. He'll throw at Robinette, who picks up RBI number 6 today. 2-run homer in the 4th.
I think they got him.
Clipped that one. So the free base runners, Troy, continue. That turned a 9-7 game into a 12-7 breathing room effort for Arkansas. That's to Flores. High fly down the line and right. Bulls will. Shadows creeping across home plate now in the sunshine. Another play for Bulls and right. Another one that's going to carry to the fence and beyond. A home run from Flores. His 2nd of the game. His 12th of the year in Texas. Not going away quietly in the 9th inning.
Yeah, really good swing by Flores, and I think that's what you have to do on a guy like.
He said Vahiva gave him a haircut the other day. Good haircut. That's strike 3, outside corner. Wave and a miss. Winds have traveled in 3s this weekend. The Hogs post a clean sweep of the number 1 ranked Longhorns. And a party that'll last into the night. There is nothing Arkansas fans enjoy more than W's over Texas.